Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I hope everybody is having a great day. Hello. 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 How y'all doing? This is day 6 of the Monetize Your Genius 6-day challenge. I hope everybody had a great Saturday thus far. I am Shantae Charles. You are watching Thrive with Shantae, and this is day 6 of the Monetize Your Genius 6-day challenge. Let's make sure my sound is working. Okay, there we go. Hey, everybody. I am in North Dakota. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Where are you tuning in from? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We just gonna wait a few because we want everybody to be able to come in and not miss anything. We are on day 6 of the Monetize Your Genius 6-day challenge. I am Shantae Charles. I started this challenge because I wanted to help people figure out what it is that they already have in them that they can monetize. Because we know, as we watch the news every day, these jobs ain't loyal. No job is loyal. You may have a job today, a good job. Tomorrow you may go to work and suddenly you don't have a job. So we all need more than one stream of income. I help moms break free of the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck by teaching them how to make money independently of their jobs and master money management. If you've been following my channel a while, you'll see that I talk a lot about getting out of debt and the reason why we need to get out of consumer debt. But what I realized is that some people, it's not that you're frivolous with your money, it's not that you um, are wasteful, it's simply you do not have enough money to make ends meet. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And sometimes getting another job is not the solution to your problem. It could be a temporary solution, but I don't think anybody should be permanently working more than one job, especially a woman. But nobody really, but especially a woman working two jobs is stressful. It ages you. And if you have a family, if you're at work all the time, when do you have time to enjoy life and enjoy your family, spend time with your family? So I believe that instead of getting a second job and working it permanently, now you may need to get another job because you need some money in the next 2 weeks or what have you need that paper. But I believe in utilizing the gifts and the talents that you already have to profit from them. And you can go from a little bit to a lot. How do I know? Because I did it myself. I was a certified nursing assistant. I was making $12 an hour. I was underpaid, overworked, and unappreciated. And when my husband got laid off from his job, see, when at first I wasn't worried about I was only making $12 an hour, even though that was a little bit of money for me, like way, really a little bit of money, because I have been used to making way more money. But I really wasn't worried about it because my husband had a good job making a lot of money until one day he went to work and he did not have the money. And I was like, I gotta help figure some things out. So I had an aha moment and I took my $12 skill and turned it into a 6-figure business. And then I started training other people how to do the same thing. And other people were successful at their businesses as well. Some people, they did not utilize what I taught them. They didn't do anything with it. But then some people, they went on to make a very good profit. One of my mentees, she went on to do $1 million in revenue and 30 employees. So you have what it takes in you. We don't always need or have to wait for someone to give us permission to make more money. Give your own self permission. Step out on faith. Make a bold move. Get off the edge of the pond and go ahead and dive into the dive into the deep. Make a bold move. Make a bold move. Because let me tell you something. Nobody's coming to rescue any of us. And the sooner we take a hard look at the realities of life and understand that nobody's coming to save us, no one's coming to fix your financial problem, and that it's up to you, the better off we'll be, the better off you'll be. I had to realize, hey, nobody's going to solve my financial problem. I don't want to be on food stamps. I don't want to raise my children on the system. I want to be self sufficient. I want to be prosperous, and nobody's going to come and help me. I have to help myself. Wasn't nobody going to help me but the good Lord and my mama and my mama. See, most people, we got to be honest with ourselves that nobody, most people, they really don't care about you. What Michael Jackson say, they don't really care about us. And it's the truth. People are worried about their own self, how they're going to survive, how they're going to do better, that they don't have time to drag other people along. You have to be your own. You have to do it for yourself. You have to realize that, hey, I can do this. And is every day going to be easy? No, absolutely not. So when I first started my business, I literally worked 3 months straight, 7 days a week, because I didn't have credit to get a loan from the bank, to get money to be able to hire people. And I didn't have any money to hire anybody. So I had to bootstrap that thing. I had to put my hands to the plow. I had to work at it. I couldn't be in fear of, oh, what if this doesn't work out? Because I have to pay unemployment insurance. I have to pay workman's comp. What if these things don't go right? I had to forget all that. I had to think about, what is life going to look like when this goes well? What is the best that can happen? What is my life going to look like when I'm able to hire people? When I'm able to hire just one person, how is that going to change? Oh, now I can hire 3 people. How is my life changing? I can hire 4 people. How is my life changing? We often get caught up on, what if this doesn't work out? What if this doesn't go well? We can't get hung up on that and let that deter us. We got to think about, what's the best that's going to happen, and what is my life going to look like when this thing works out. We have to make a vision for our life. We have to put it bold, front and center. I have my vision board from 2024 on my phone. I haven't updated it for 2025 yet, but I have my vision board on my phone, and I put it on my phone because it's a reminder. Every time somebody calls me or I'm looking at my phone, my vision board is on my phone, is there front and center, as a reminder of the things that I want, as a reminder that you wrote this, you created this vision board. But I didn't just create a vision board, I mapped out the steps to make my vision become my reality. Because just having pictures, that's not going to do anything. Okay, what's the steps? You want to buy a house? Okay, what's the steps? You got to get approval. What's your credit score got to be? What does your credit score have to be? Oh, you want to do all these things? We can't just, have a vision. So I put my vision board on my phone. So it's a constant reminder, because am I lying to myself that I want these things, or do I really want it? How bad do I really want the things that I say I want? Am I willing to do the work for it? Or is it going to be the following year, the same old thing, the same woe is me story? Nobody's doing nothing for me. I can't do it. You can. You can. Is it going to be easy? No, but you have a brain. You have a brain. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might not be easy, but it is possible. But this is day 6 of the Monetize Your Genius 6-day challenge. Excuse me. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys who were on every day. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are not going to just be hearers of information. I hope you actually took notes, did your homework, and that you're going to put everything that you learn into practice so that you can become the CEO of your life, so that you can become totally self-sufficient, have total control of your finances, how much money you make, and total control of your time. That's what being the CEO of your life is all about. Having complete control of how much money you make. You don't have to wait once a year to get a raise or get a bonus. And you have complete control of your time. If you feel like going on vacation, you can go on vacation. The first time my husband and I went on vacation for 15 days, it felt so good. I personally do not know anyone else who ever took a 15-day vacation. That felt so great. And I didn't have to check with my supervisor. I didn't have to worry about, oh, I have enough time, but if I take this 15 days, that's all my time for the year. I don't have any more time. I didn't have to worry about that. And that's the reality of what you can live. We have to see the possibilities of, okay, I can go on vacation. I can take 3 days and not worry about, oh, I took 3 days, I went over to wherever, like where I live, Fargo is 4 hours away from me. Oh, I took 3 days and I went over to Fargo, which is not far, but now I got to worry about when I come back after spending 3 days in a hotel, how am I going to pay my light bill? How am I going to put food on the table? And that's a reality for a lot of people. And I'm not saying that's everyone. I'm not saying that's everyone. And I'm not saying every Black person is struggling. That is not what I'm saying. But the truth of the matter is most Americans, Black or white, are living paycheck to paycheck, in debt up to your eyeballs. And if you lose your job within a month, you're going to be on the verge of homelessness if you don't find another job. That is not our best life. That is not our best life. We should all be living our best life. And my goal, one of my goals for this year is to help 100 people cross over to six figures. 100 people, 100K. And I believe it is possible. I believe it's possible. I just got to show up and let people know, hey, I'm here. This is what I offer. This is how I can help you. I just have to show up. You guys know I've been saying show up, be bold, stick your chest out, let people know, hey, I'm here. This is what I do. Be confident. Be confident. Remember, you guys, I said we have to figure out who has our money. You know, who, if you need something, you want something, somebody has the money that you need to do or get that particular thing. The thing is, you just have to put yourself out there so people know who you are, so they can give you the money to solve their problem. Business is all about solving someone's problem. It's all about solving someone's problem. So we just have to put ourselves out there so we can get our money from whoever has our money. So this is day 6. We have talked about day 1 was the genius within, owning your value. Day 2 was the confidence factor, showing up like an expert. Day 3, the energy of wealth, shifting into an abundance mindset. Day 4, understanding the value you already have, you already provide. Day 5, which was probably my favorite topic, is the CEO mindset. Because if you don't have a mindset of a CEO, if you have the mindset of an employee, you're going to forever be an employee. You're never going to have complete control over your own money and your time. And today is, excuse me, stepping into your genius. It's one thing to know what your genius is, to have come here all 6 days, and if you don't implement it, it's all a waste of your time. It was all for naught if you're not going to implement it. You have to step into your genius, take action with confidence. Sorry, I have something. It must be an eyelash on my eye. Step into your genius. Take action with confidence. Take action with confidence. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So, does anybody want to share what's the biggest mindset shift you made about thinking like a CEO? Anybody want to share? Type it down in the comment box. What's the biggest mindset shift you made about thinking like a CEO? I know for me, when I first started out, it it was you don't always have to work hard for money. And when you don't have some money to pay for something, you don't say, I don't have it. I don't have it. You have to say, how can I create a product, a service? What problem can I solve that people will pay me for that will give me the money for the thing that I need and or want? Anybody else want to share? Anybody else want to share? Okay, let me show you a comment. Tiffany says, believing I can do it and it doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't need to be hard. It works, but it can be fun and enjoyable to start the business that is within my passion. Believing I can do it and it doesn't need to be hard. I think that's supposed to say be hard to work, but it can be fun and enjoyable to start the business that is within my passion. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing. So, did anybody, yesterday part of the lesson was to come up with one money generating action that you will be committed to. Oh, Helmut Chill says my income is unlimited. That's right. Your income is unlimited. You control how much money you can make. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Once we understand and get it deep down in our heart and truly believe that we can control how much money we have and how much money we make, won't nobody be able to tell us nothing. Won't nobody be able to tell us nothing. Versus being capped at a job. That's right. That's right. Waiting once a year to get a raise or a bonus. And most of the time, a raise, very rare is your raise thousands of dollars more. Excuse me. Very rare is your raise thousands of dollars more per year. It's very rare. Very, very rare. Did anybody come up with one money generating action they're willing to be committed to? Anybody come up with one money generating action that you're going to be committed to? Do you want to share? I don't know, maybe somebody might be tapping. If it comes up, I'll go back and read it. So today we're going to be talking about taking action. It's time to take action. No more waiting, no more planning, just do. No more waiting, no more planning, just do. I used to have a problem with planning. Keep planning, wanting everything to be perfect, wanting everything to be perfect before I took action. And I realized waiting for perfection is really, in one way, it's fear. So you're just stalling. You're stalling, you're procrastinating, and a lot of times procrastination is tied to fear. And then when you're stalling and you're waiting for everything to be right, you're missing out on opportunity. Opportunity to be making money. You're missing opportunity. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to get started. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is action. Working my business is so satisfying, coming home tired, but knowing I reap the profit and not no one else. That's right. That's a good one. Knowing you reap the profit and no one else. That's a good one. That is a good one. And you're adding to your last name. You're adding to the financial legacy of your last name. You have complete control of it. That's a good one. So the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is action. If you don't ever take action, how are you going to be successful? If you just keep talking about what you're going to do, you keep talking about it too. If you're married or got a boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, whatever, you keep talking about what you're going to do and you never take action. You wake up 5 years from now and you're in the same spot because you never made a bold move. You never jumped out on faith. You just talked about it. And then that makes you kind of miserable. That makes you get in misery. That makes you get depressed because you wake up one day and you realize I'm in the same place I was 5 years ago. Especially when you get older. When you start to get older and you see time, we feel like time is getting by and we look at other people's lives. That can make you kind of sad, kind of in depression, and makes you and then if you're not careful, when you become sad and if you get in depression, it's hard to break free from that and say, oh, I gotta shake myself and get out of this funk. It's hard sometimes. Sorry about that, guys. So we don't want that to happen to us. We want to move forward. You don't want to be in regret. And if you had some plans, you said you were going to do some things and you didn't do them, and you've been in regret, shake yourself loose. Don't let that tie you down. Today is a new day. Tomorrow is another day. Yesterday is gone, never to return again. Soaking over it, talking about it is not going to change a thing. It's not going to change a thing. You got to let it go and press forward and move forward and say, from this point on, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. We don't want to be in regret. But if you missed opportunity, don't let that beat you down. Shake it off and keep going. I forgot my slides, y'all. Sorry about that. So, today we'll be talking about the power of taking the first step, the 24-hour Genius Activation Challenge, the power of consistency and momentum, and of course, I'm going to give y'all some homework. But y'all know, as I always say, if you don't do your homework, it's okay. It's okay. You still get to go to recess. I'm not going to send you to detention because this is about being accountable to yourself. This is about asking yourself, how bad do you want it? Do I really want to tap into my genius? Do I really want to monetize my genius? Do I really want to become the CEO of my life? Do I really want to have complete control of how much money I make and how I handle my time? So that's totally up to you. You got to ask yourself and be honest. If you don't, that's okay. That's up to you. That's up to you. Ask yourself, How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So success happens in motion, and we got to take the first step. Success happens in motion. You don't need all the answers to get started. A lot of times, what holds us back, and this is me personally, what has held me back from a lot of things and moving forward, is feeling like I don't know all the answers. I don't have everything. I don't have all the processes. I don't have all the systems. You don't need all the answers to get started. We just need to take one small, courageous step, and get started. Why people stay stuck? Fear of judgment. What if people don't take me seriously? Perfectionism. I need to be 100% ready. Now, that was me. That was me. I need to be 100% ready. And like I said, when we're waiting for everything to be perfect, we are refusing to move forward. We are missing opportunity. We are missing out on money. Let me tell y'all a story. And if you've been following me a while, you may already have heard my story. So years ago, before I moved here to North Dakota, give me one second. So y'all know I'm a mom, right? And my husband is not home. So um, let me tell y'all a story. So years ago, I used to live in Florida, and I owned a home, and my mother kept saying to me, I owned a home, and I planned on selling the home and moving to Georgia. And my mother said to me, sell this house. And I kept waiting, saying, I'm going to fix this. I would do one thing, and my mother would say, sell this house. And I would say, no, but I'm going to fix this. I'm going to do that. And she would say adamantly, vehemently, sell this house and do it now. And I kept saying, I got to do one more thing. I'm going to do one more thing. Well, I didn't listen to my mother. And the market shifted. The market shifted. And here comes the recession. Here comes the recession. By this time, I don't have a job. Jobs are hard to find, hard to get. And now this is before I know everything that I know now about having a second income and all that kind of stuff in case you get laid off. This is before that. So I didn't have money to pay my mortgage. The housing market was crazy. The home was no longer valued at what I could have gotten had I listened to my mother and sold when she kept telling me to sell this house. So now I find myself without a job. I'm in a tight. I have money to barely even pay my light bill. And my point is, if I had sold the house when my mother told me to, I probably could have made twice what I paid for the house. I could have made twice what I paid for the house. But I was waiting for perfection, waiting for perfection to sell the house. And that caused me to miss out on opportunity and money. Because if I had sold the house, I would have made a huge profit. Okay, I lost my job. That money that I made from the sale of the house would have tied me over for years. But I was waiting for the perfect time, and instead of just making a bold move, stepping out on faith. And at that time, people were buying things that you were like, why are they buying this and paying that much money for? But no, I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the perfect timing. My point is, there is no such thing as a perfect timing. We have to just step out on faith, make a bold move. Even in starting your business, we cannot wait for perfection. We cannot wait till we have everything perfectly laid out, or we have the perfect, beautiful flyer. We have this, we have a new photo shoot, we have all this stuff. No, we got to show up with what we have, because somebody is waiting for you. You are a solution to someone's problem. You are a solution to someone's problem. You understand what I'm saying? Drop a one in the comment. Drop a one in the comment if you're understanding what I'm saying. If you are feeling what I'm talking about, drop a one in the comments. Thank you. So, perfectionism. Then overthinking. Overthinking. I don't know the best way to do this. I don't know the best way to do this. Do what you do. Do what you know. Do what you know and figure it out as you go along. Figure it out as you go along. Do what you know. Then we think about the fear of failure. What if I mess up? So what? So what? If you know how to ride a bike, the first time you rode a bike, I'm pretty sure you fell off and you scraped your knee. Most everybody I know have a scar or a gash on their knee from falling off their bike. So what? If you mess up, what do? You get back on tomorrow and try again. Then we get into imposter syndrome. Who am I to do this? Who do I think I am? Put your name on it. Who am I? I'm Shantae Lynette Purnell Charles. I was born for this. I can do this. Why? Because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do anything I put my mind to. Who am I? I'm Pam and Isaiah's daughter. That's who I am. See, sometimes you got to talk to yourself. You got to talk to yourself. Hey, and I'm going to be the best at what I do. I'm going to be the best. That's who I am. Because sometimes you'll get these thoughts in your mind, negative thoughts, but you got to reframe those thoughts. You got to reframe the thoughts of fear of judgment with people will respect my confidence. When you show up confidently, you may not even fully know what you're doing. But when you show up with confidence, nobody doesn't know that you took an extra 20 minutes in the bathroom because you had a nervous bladder, but you decided, hey, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to be bold. And I'm going to give it all I got. Confidence. Confidence. We got to reframe the thoughts of perfectionism to done is better than perfect. At least I tried. I got it done. I let people know what I do and how I do it. I let people know how I can solve their problem. Done is better than perfect, because while you're waiting for perfect, you're missing out on opportunity. You're missing out on money. And we got to reframe overthinking. Clarity is going to come from action, not from waiting. While you're waiting, sometimes while you're waiting and you keep playing things over and over in your mind, if I do this, I do, you're getting yourself more confused because you keep rewriting another scenario. You're getting yourself more confused. Honey, get off the edge of that pool and just jump on in. Jump on in. Clarity is going to come from action. The more you do something, the better you will get at it. The more you do something, the better you will get at it. We cannot let imposter syndrome, the fear of judgment, the need for perfection, and thinking hinder us from getting our money. We gotta get them. We gotta get our money. We gotta get our money. Who wants their money? Who wants their money? Drop a 2 in the comment box if you want your money. Because somebody got your money. Who wants their money? Drop a 2 in the comment box if you want your money. Or do you want to be waiting for a raise from your job? Do you want to be waiting for a raise from your job once a year? And how much raise are they going to give you? Most people don't even get a $5 raise. Have you ever got a $5 raise? No, it's usually pennies, pennies on the dollar, unless you get another position. So only God's hidden gem, only God's hidden gem wants their money. Only one person wants their money. Only one person wants their money. So I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be rude, and y'all might take this the wrong way. But if you don't want your money, then what are you doing here? Some of y'all been on here 6 days. This is 6th day y'all been here with me. If you don't want your money, what you doing here? Let me repeat the question. Let me repeat it. Drop a 2 in the comment box if you want your money. Drop a 2 in the comment box if you want your money. Because obviously I'm not talking loud enough, or somebody not understanding what I'm saying. Okay, Tiffany, she want her money. Tiffany, she want her money. Pamela says she want all her money. Okay. Where the rest of y'all at? I know that's not proper English, but where the rest of y'all at? Y'all don't want y'all money? Y'all just on here for the last 6 nights because I'm so cute. I'm so cute. And y'all like the sound of my voice. Y'all don't want your money. Okay. I love y'all. I love y'all. I told y'all, my goal is to help 100 people cross over to 6 figures. And when I say that, I mean that. When I say that, I mean that. I'm not just saying that because it sounds good. I'm tired of seeing people scratching and surviving. Ain't no good times. Ain't no good times when you worried about how you even gonna afford the $20 for your kids' field trip. You gotta keep telling them, no, we don't have McDonald's money. Not, oh, just we don't need to go McDonald's. But, oh, we don't have McDonald's money. I can't do this. 6 months from now, somebody say, oh, I'm going to such and such in October. I want you to come. And you say, I don't have the money. You planning for is now March, April, May, June, July, August, September. You planning for 7 months. 7 months from now, you talking about you don't have no money. Well, all the knowledge that you just gained from here, you mean to tell me you're gonna still be saying, I don't have the money 7 months from now? No, you might not have the money right now, but now you can figure out how you're gonna get the money to do what you want to do. Because why? Somebody has your money. Somebody got your money, and what you gonna do? Show up, let people know, hey, here I am. Here I am. Here's what I do. Here's how I can solve your problem so you can get your money. Sorry. So there's another challenge. There's another challenge. I thought the 6 days was it, huh? No, no. I didn't come to play no games. When I say 100 people cross over to 6 figures, I mean that. So the challenge is the 24-hour Genius Activation Challenge. I hope y'all came with y'all notepad again tonight. I hope y'all came with y'all notepad tonight. It's a 24-hour Genius Activation Challenge. The challenge is to take a public action that signals that you're stepping into your challenge, stepping into your genius. Is to take a public action that signals you are stepping into your genius. So, in simple terms, this means you're going to let people know what you do, what problems you solve. That's what you're going to do in the next 24 hours. You're going to do one of the following. I would prefer that you do more than one of the following, but I know sometimes it may take a little nerve, but you're either going to make a post on social media about what you do and how you can help others, or you're going to tell 3 people in your network about your expertise and ask if they know anyone who needs your help, or you're going to create and share a simple offer. For example, I'm taking 3 people for a free 15-minute strategy call to help with XYZ, whatever it is that your genius is that you're now going to be walking in. Or go live or record a video talking about your expertise and how you can help people. Or send a direct message to your potential clients. Now, don't be like those people that on Facebook just direct messaging people they don't know. Let it be people that you know that you're sending messages to. Just inboxing any and everybody that's on your list that you don't really know. That's irritating, and that's going to cause you to get blocked real quick. But you don't want to. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Example of a social media post could be, for years I've been helping people blank, and I finally decided to fully step into this. If you or someone you know needs my help with blank, let's connect. So I'll give you an example. I'll fill it in for me. For years, I've been helping people raise their credit scores. And I finally decided to step fully into this. If you or someone you know needs help with raising their credit score because they want to buy a home, let's connect. It's not about the response, it's about the action. You're not necessarily looking for people to respond. You're getting out of your comfort zone and you're taking action so people know who you are and what you do, how you can help, what problems you solve. You're training yourself to show up confidently as the CEO of your genius. Let's see, you have a comment. When I check out the link, when I check out at the link, you can do unless maybe even 2. I don't think Stan Store offers 2 payments. Give me a one moment, you guys. Let me hop on over there and see if it gives that option. Hold the line, everybody. Give me a moment. Let me check on over there and see. I don't know if it will allow me, if it will give that option. Give me a second. Somebody has a question about the link. Hold on. No, unfortunately, it doesn't give the option I'll have to no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Sorry about that. It doesn't give the option to allow me to change it to 4 payments or 2 payments. It doesn't. So, does anyone want to share? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Listen, we're not looking for perfection. And this is a good way that you can give a little practice. But does anybody want to share a simple social media post that they'll post? Drop a one in the comment box and let me know if you want to share, and we'll wait for you to share it. And again, we're not looking for perfection. We're not going to judge you. Nobody's in here to judge. We're not looking for perfection, but this is to help you build up your confidence, get off the edge, jump in, and show up. We're not looking for perfection. So drop a one if anybody wants to share a simple social media post. I'm going to So there you could see it. You can see the framework for it. You can see the framework for it. So let me know if anybody wants to share. We're going to wait a moment to see who wants to share. All right, if anybody wants to share, just drop a one and we'll come back to it. We'll drop a one and we will come back to it. The power of consistency and momentum. One action is great, but success comes from consistency. If you tell somebody one time that you do something, are they gonna remember? No. You gotta be like McDonald's, or even the worst. It gets on people's nerves, but it works for them. Fashion Nova. You go on Fashion Nova and look or buy one thing, you're gonna get so much inboxes from them, and you're not gonna forget Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. But we have to be like McDonald's. McDonald's has a commercial how many times a day? And people may get sick of seeing your post because there's always gonna be some haters. There's always gonna be some haters, but who cares? Who cares? You're showing up. You're being consistent. And the more you are consistent, the more you're building up your confidence. The more you show up, the more people are going to associate you with your expertise. The more you show up, the more people are going to associate you with your expertise. If you show up one time, make a post one time, post a video one time, who's going to remember? Who's going to remember? Maybe one person may remember. And then people are waiting for you to be consistent to take you serious. Oh, are they serious? Because they work at a call center. They working the phone. And now they talking about they do coaching, they give career advice. So we gotta show up. We gotta be consistent. We gotta show up, we gotta be consistent. Consistency is gonna build confidence. Consistency is gonna let people remember who you are. Consistency is going to position you as an expert. Consistency is going to help people build trust in you because people buy from people who they know, like, and trust. You buy from people who you know, like, and trust. The success formula: do something small every day. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You just have to say, I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to be committed every day and do something every day. Document your journey publicly. Keep improving as you go. You don't have to be perfect. Just get started. Get started and make improvements along the way. You learn something new every day. And what you learn, you perfect it. Perfect it. That's how you get perfect. Not because you start out perfect, but the more you learn, the more you do things. You figure out what works and what doesn't work. You eliminate what doesn't work, keep going with what does work. I want you to do a mini commitment exercise. Write down one action you're going to take today. Write down one action you're going to take today. Be honest with yourself. Say, I'm going to do it today. Don't say, I'm going to start tomorrow. Again, how bad do you want it? I know it's later in the evening. It is 7 o'clock my time, 5 minutes to 7 my time. On the East Coast is uh, 5 minutes to 8. I know it's later, but let's get started today. Today. Don't say we're going to start tomorrow. How bad do you want it? You've been showing up. You've got the information. Let's take action. How bad do you want it? Okay. Pamela says, winning apparel. Wearing your faith, walk in victory. At Winning Apparel, we believe that faith isn't just spoken, it's worn with confidence. Our Christian clothing line is designed to inspire, uplift, and remind you that you are more than a conqueror. Whether you're at church, running errands, or spending time with loved ones, our apparel is a bold decoration of your faith. Every design carries a message of hope, strength, and victory in Christ. That makes me want to look up a shirt. That makes me want to get a shirt. What you talking about? Give me one of those shirts. Come on now. Oh, thank you so much, Helmet Chill. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the masterclass. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Oh, you created the post today for your t-shirt line. Good, good, good. See, we stepping in confidence and bold faith, getting off the edge, launching into the deep. So ask yourself, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I want everybody who's on here, who's watching, everyone. I'm not going to call nobody out if you don't. If you don't. But I want everyone in the comment box. If you really, really want it, I want you to write in the comment box, I want it bad. I want it bad. And I'm going to wait for responses. If you really want it. Now, are you just here because you just been on here all 6 days just because? Or how bad do you want it? I want it. How bad do you want to be the CEO of your life? How bad do you want to have complete control of the amount of money that you make? Complete control of your time. How bad do you really want it? I want everybody on here. If you mean it, write in the comment box. I want it bad. I want it bad. Now, you wrote in there, I want it bad. Somebody said real bad. Real bad. Yes, that's how I was. When I wanted to change my financial life, I wanted it real bad. So bad that I was willing to work 3 months straight, 7 days a week. Even after having a minor surgery on my toe. My toe is a little crooked now. I can't really wear heels because my toe on my right foot, and I haven't gone back to get it fixed. Um, but I had to think about my mother when she used to say, how bad do you want it? And if you want something bad enough, you're going to go get it. You're going to get it by any means legal. You're going to go get it because you realize it's only up to you and nobody's going to give you anything. And if somebody gives you something, what are the strings attached? Or is it anything really of value? It's even when you go down, well, thank God I've never had to do this. Well, like when people passing out free food to the hungry and the needy, and you get in that line and you got to get that box, it's not always things that people want. You don't have a choice of, oh, I'll take the ham, I'll take some bacon, I'll take some eggs. No, you got to take what people give you. You got to take what people give you. Are you tired of taking what people give you? Are you tired of taking what your job give you? Are you tired of taking just the 2 weeks of vacation time that they give you? And most jobs, I don't know because I haven't worked for anybody in a long period of time, but most of the time, you got to wait a certain period of time before you even take a vacation. Are you tired of that? Are you really ready to cross over to become the CEO of your life? Complete control of how much money you make and complete control of your time. And I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying be like me and quit your job but keep your job. Some people, you may want to quit your job, and this may be a means to an end of the job that you hate. Because if you go to work one more day and Larry cross you wrong, if you forgot to pray, they're gonna cut you out of there in handcuffs. Because Larry got one more time. He got one more time to cross you wrong. But then some may not want to quit their job. You love your job, but you want complete control. So in the event that if there is a layoff, you're not worried about, oh God, what am I gonna do next? Oh God. Now all these people that there's been mass layoffs in the private sector, but all these people that have been gotten laid off in the government, in the government sector, the federal sector, if they had just not got so dependent on, oh, I have this government job. I'm not saying what they did is right. It's not right. But when you don't own that company, you don't own that thing, what are you going to do about it? Them people said, get your stuff, and you got 15 minutes to get up out of here. You got to get your stuff and get up out of there. What are you going to do about it? But if you had another source of income, yeah, you would still be mad because it's not right. They did you wrong. They did you dirty. But you wouldn't be worried about, oh, how I'm going to pay my mortgage. I got the mortgage for this month, but how I'm going to pay my mortgage next month. Oh my God, my car is going to get repo. I just bought this car and now, oh my God, it's a $700 and some car note because the average car note of a new car is over $700. So you're worried about, oh my God, my car going to get repo. You're stressed. You can't sleep at night. You're tossing and turning. Baby, I've been there. I've been there when I thought I was going to lose my home, tossing and turning, not sleeping, worried. We can control that. I didn't know what I know now. And if I had somebody, I was talking to my really good girlfriend. She's like the sister I never had. And we were talking about back in the day when we worked at American Express. We worked 10-hour shift, was 10-hour shift 4 days a week. But most of the time, she and I worked 2 extra days and made overtime. And we said, if we knew then what we knew now, child, we would be Way up there, way up there. But we didn't have anybody. There was no YouTube, but we can find a stranger that can show us the way. We didn't know anybody. It was not free research available. We didn't know what we know now. But now that I know what I know, why would I not share it with people? If I know there's somebody else out there who is a husband, he's struggling, he's trying to take care of his family, he's doing the best that he can, he's stressed, he's sitting in his car for 20 minutes before he goes in the house because the people at work got on his nerves. Now he got to come in, the kids crying, and he just don't know how he's going to pay the rent. But he don't want to go in there blowing up on his wife. But his wife wants to help him, but she don't know how she can help him besides yapping in his ear, going off on him. Well, you didn't do this. You know you didn't marry a baller. You know your husband didn't come with a trust fund. Why you yelling at that man? He's doing the best he can. Now, if your husband a deadbeat, that's another thing. But your husband doing the best that he can. I need to be out here so you can find me so I can tell you, hey, you can't afford to put your kids in daycare and go get a job. This is what you can do. You can monetize your genius. This is what you can do to help your family and help your husband. Men, you already working, trying to figure things out. This is what you can do to help your situation. Tiffany says, yes, that's me. I love what I do, but I want to be able to walk away if I need and not lose everything. That's true. That is absolutely right. No, you're not going outside. It's 7 o'clock at night. Open that for him, please. So the same way I'm showing up, you're the solution to somebody's problem. You can help somebody, and somebody's waiting for you. And what you have to offer is worth getting paid for. Don't let anybody make you think, oh, nobody's gonna pay for that. It is worth it. If you can do meal planning, it, and some people may think, oh, that's no big deal. It's simple. What comes easy to you may be hard for other people. But if you can create a schedule for moms, you can do meal planning to help them get more structure, more organized. That's something you can sell. And you can put it in a digital product. You can put it in a digital product. We don't have to overthink things. It can be not complicated. We don't have to overcomplicate things. So we got to take action. We got to take action. Take action. So you're going to do something small every day. You're going to document your journey publicly. Oh, I helped Sally Mae. She was struggling with figuring out what to feed her kids every night. Quick and easy. She works. Her and her husband works. She comes home. She's tired. She's struggling trying to figure out healthy meals that kids like that she can feed them every day. I helped her by creating a meal plan for her. Meals that can be cooked in 30 minutes or less. Meals that she can put in the crock pot. And now her life is easier. She's spending more time with her children when she gets home from work. Oh, I helped Bob. He's been wanting to lose weight, but he just couldn't figure out. He just couldn't do it. I motivated him. I showed him what exercise to do. I showed him what to eat, what to eliminate, and he's down 50 pounds. He's down 50 pounds. Document your journey publicly. Keep improving as you go. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for action. Now, who's going to write down? Who's going to take action today? Today. I know it's late in the evening. And here's the good thing about it being later in the evening. You can say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and post it. Not a lot of people going to see it because they're doing whatever. It's a Saturday evening. Let me just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and post it. Go ahead and post it. That's the action you took today. You got it over with. And then tomorrow, you're like, okay, I already posted this yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and post it again. How are you going to stay consistent for the next 30 days? How are you going to show up and be consistent, be confident for the next 30 days? These are things I want you to ask yourself. These are things where I want you to ask yourself. Now, we're coming to the end. We're almost to the end of this 6-day challenge. This has been really, I have enjoyed teaching this every night. I have enjoyed it. I have been tired some days, but I pushed through. Y'all can see I had to stop today. It's Saturday. My nephew came over. My kids were whatever. And you know how kids are. And it's mostly my 4-year-old. My 4-year-old, I said he's the kid to keep me and my husband young. Because Elijah, he be doing the most. But I love my baby. I love my baby. But I didn't let my kids deter me. I didn't let my kids deter me. And I didn't know, I think it was last night, I was yelling for my son to bring my charger. Now, I put my mic on mute on my streaming software, but it wasn't on mute on my computer, so it didn't completely mute it out. I didn't know until I went back and looked at the replay that you can hear yelling in the background. But I said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm a mother. I'm a mother. I'm a mother, and this is reality. I'm still showing up. I'm still giving the information. I'm being consistent. And for those of you that are mothers and fathers, and you may have to do something when your spouse is not home or your significant other is not home, or you may be a single parent, but you're going to have to show up anyway. You have to show up anyway. And if somebody has a problem with what's going on, then that's their problem. You know, life is not perfect. Life is not perfect, but we roll with the punches. We roll with the punches. We keep going. We cannot be easily deterred, and give up. For the next 30 days, I'm going to post a t-shirt on my Facebook page and group. That's a good one. You're human. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes people want people to be perfect. Well, your life isn't perfect, so mine isn't perfect either. You know? Can you explain number 2? Number 2, hold on, let me go back to my slide so I can see what you're saying. Number 2. Are you talking about document your journey publicly, or how you'll stay consistent for the next 30 days? Are you talking about number 2 on the current slide? Are you talking about number 2 on the current slide? Type yes if you're talking about number 2 on the current slide. If not, I can go back. Yes, the top yellow portion. Okay. So did you hear the part about writing a social media post? Let me lower the screen so I can see comments. Did you hear the portion where I said about writing a social media post or posting a video? Type yes or no to let me know if you heard that part. Did you hear that? Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me go back. Hold on. So here we're gonna do a social media post. So you're gonna do a social media post letting people know what you do and what you offer. So for instance, for years I've helped people blank, and I finally decided to step fully into this. If you or someone you know needs help with blank, let's connect. So my example was because I at a period of time I did credit repair. My example was for years I've been helping people raise their credit score, and I finally decided to step fully into this. If you or someone you know needs help raising their credit score so they can finally purchase a home, let's connect. Let me know. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else have a question? Feel free to drop it in the comment box if anybody else have a question. Anybody else have a question? Feel free to drop it in the comment box. Now we're coming to the close of this 6-day challenge. Now, as I said previously, this has just been an appetizer. This has just been an appetizer. You want to get the main course. If you really want to step into becoming a CEO of your life, having complete control of your financial future, of your amount of money you make, of your income, complete control of your time, you want to join the masterclass. The masterclass is not going to be broadcasted on any social media platform. It's going to be Zoom. It's virtual on Zoom. It is a 4-hour intensive. It's a lot of information, so it will not be in just an hour. It's going to probably take about 4 hours to get through the information. It's a 4-hour intensive. So you want to join the masterclass. If you are really serious about going to the next level, becoming a CEO of your life, controlling how much money you make, and having complete control of your time, you want to join the 1-day masterclass. It's going to be on the 22nd of this month. It'll be on March 22nd, which is next Saturday. It's $97. You don't have to pay the whole $97 at one time. If you're not able to, you can break it up into payments. The link, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, the link is in the description box, or you can go to, and I'll write it in the comments also. You can go to stand.store/thrive with Shantae. To sign up for the 1-day masterclass. Again, it's $97. Now, those of you who have been on here on multiple nights, you said it was good information, a lot of great information. So you know the masterclass is going to be straight fire. The masterclass is going to be straight fire, and you don't want to miss the masterclass. It is a 4-hour intensive. We're going to go over the exact strategy you need to package and price your skills for maximum profit. We're going to be showing you a simple way to create an offer that people can't wait to buy. how to position yourself with confidence, to position yourself as an expert so you can begin making money immediately. If you skip this masterclass, you're definitely leaving money on the table. Invest in $97. Don't think of it as another bill. Think of it as an investment, and you're going to get a return on your investment. $97. To pay $97 and learn how to cross over to take the steps to become the CEO of your life, complete control of your finances, of your financial outcome, complete control of your time. $97 is not a lot of money. If you think about it's going to help you get to six figures. It is not a lot of money. Think of it as investment, not as just another bill. It is an investment in your future. So let's talk about homework. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me plug up my computer. Sorry. Let's talk about homework. You guys know I got to give you some homework. Now, this homework is not for me. It's for you. And I hope you do that homework because it's for you. Again, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to cross over financially? How bad do you want it? And think about all these layoffs that's going on. If you have the chance that if you get laid off, you don't have to be worrying about, oh my God, what's going to happen? What am I going to do? And even if you start immediately and God forbid you get laid off before you actually get momentum, that's motivation that, hey, I got something. Let me work as hard as Shantae did to get this thing off the ground, to get some money going. Because let me tell you something, thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people have been laid off. What does that mean? The job market, competition is tight. Competition is tight. So it's not just you applying for a job, for that one job. It could be thousands of people applying for that same job. Competition is tight. And then what happens when there's a lot of people looking for a job? A lot of employers are going to start paying less money because they know what? People need a job. People are desperate. You ever heard that saying? It's better to have a piece of job than no job. Who's ever heard that before? Drop a 3 in the comment box if you ever heard of it's better to have a piece of job than no job. Drop a 3 in the comment box if you ever heard that before. I know I heard that plenty of times. It's better to have a piece of job than no job. Who else has heard that before? It's better to have a piece of job than no job. Drop a 3 in the comment box. And who wants to have just a piece of job? A piece of job means you barely getting by, if getting by. So the homework is complete your Genius Activation Challenge within the next 24 hours. Complete your Genius Activation Challenge in the next 24 hours. And write down 3 steps to stay consistent after the challenge. Remember, you don't need permission to step into your genius. The only thing left to do is to take action. Again, you don't need permission to step into your genius. You don't need anybody's permission to start. You just need to take action. If you keep showing up, opportunities will come. If you keep showing up, opportunities will come. The people whose problem you can solve, they will find you. Someone is looking for you. Somebody is waiting for you. Somebody needs you to show up. Somebody needs you to show up. So I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's class. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I thank y'all so much for participating in the challenge. I thank y'all for showing up every day for these last 6 days. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys in the masterclass. And I can't wait to hear how you guys became the CEO of your life. I know somebody is going to have a 6-figure business. I know somebody's going to have a 6-figure business. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I'm looking forward to hearing your testimonies. So I can't wait to see y'all. Until next time, be blessed. Have a prosperous future. You know, if y'all enjoyed this, if this were, before I sign off, if y'all enjoyed the challenge, the training, the challenge, if it was really helpful, if you got something away, got something from it, this is whether you're coming to the masterclass or not, but if you got something from the 6-day challenge that's going to help you, let me know. Drop a 4 in the comment box. Drop a 4 in the comment box. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tiffany. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. All right, I can't wait to see y'all in the masterclass. Until next time, be blessed, have a prosperous future, and remember, you can be the CEO of your life. You do not need permission. You do not need permission. Good night, everybody.